Okay, now it is working. So fine, the recording for ladies, and we begin. Yes. So as I told you last time, we are going to revise adjectives, comparative and superlative forms. Mostly we are going to speak today about comparative adjectives. And in a second, ladies, I'm going to show you some drawings. Okay, so I'm going to try to make a little drawing using a different color. Okay. Right. Okay. So have a look. I've got here some cubes, let's say, or squares. Here it is A and this one is B. Here it is A and here it is B. Erin, the question for you. This pair, which is bigger, A or B?
B bigger.
B, and then
Is bigger.
B is
Is bigger.
Yeah, bigger than A. Yeah. And
Yes,
how
yes.
about this pair? Which is bigger?
B is
B
bigger.
is bigger than A. Okay, but ladies, are they the same or different?
They are different.
They are quite different. What's different, Alon?
First B is bigger than second B.
Okay, okay. And comparing A and B, is B a little bigger or a lot bigger?
A lot bigger.
A lot
More,
bigger.
yeah.
Yeah. And how about these ones? Is B a little bigger or a lot bigger?
A little bigger.
A little bigger, yes. So this is what we are going to speak today about. We will try to add some words that will show that the difference between two things is either big or small. Okay, so here we see a big difference, and we can say yes that B is a lot bigger than A. And here, as I told you, we can say B is a little bigger than A. Yeah, and this shows how big the difference is. Okay, and a little. Good. Alon, have you got any other words that would show big difference?
The most bigger.
The most bigger, no, it doesn't work like that. You need three things and you would say the biggest.
The biggest, yeah.
But these ones to show that the difference is very big. Okay, Irin, and maybe for small difference, do you think can you think of some more words to show that the difference is small, a little, something more?
С какое другое слово может заменить это? If you это больше?
Yeah,
less.
few doesn't work. Less, bigger. Okay,
Most?
also not.
No?
Okay, let's check out. Let's check out, right? I'm going to close it for now, then we will get to the rule, and I will open this one again, and we will add the words, okay? So just a moment, and we'll see. Yes, so please follow my screen. Yes. Here we go. And have a look. Today we speak about modifying comparisons. Modifying, that means to show if the difference is big or small. And this is what the rule says. You can add words before a comparative adjectives or two to show how big the difference is between things. Okay, and we will start with examples. Alon, would you please read these examples for us?
We made it much bigger. It's a lot easier to keep clean and tidy. Houses in Portland became far more expensive. Bigger places in Chelsea were far too expensive.
Okay, so which words can we show to? Okay, we use these words to show what difference?
A big difference.
A big difference, definitely. So to show big difference, we can say much bigger, for example. A lot, this was my example, a lot bigger. Far, and also far too expensive, yeah? So these are the words to show big difference, yeah? Okay. Erin, could you please check out these two little examples?
A bit more space. Сейчас, секундочку увеличу. Slinty, safer neighborhood.
And we pronounce it slightly. Very good.
Slightly. A bit slightly.
Yes. And we use it to show big or small difference?
Small.
Small, that's right. So we can say a bit, slightly, and as I told you, a little bit or a little. Тоже подходит, да? Добавьте сюда еще a little. So a bit, a little, and slightly.
Yeah? Slightly. What?
It's the same as a little. It's the same.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Slightly, a bit, a little. They are all synonyms. They are all synonyms.
Okay.
Very nice. Very nice. Have a look, ladies. What is important? After all these words, like much, I'm typing in white color. Much, what did we have? A lot, then far, and then for big difference, a bit, slightly, and a little. What adjective form comes? Check it out. What comes after them? What do you use after?
Прилагательное.
Прилагательное в какой форме? Yeah, second form, which is comparative form, сравнительная степень. Yeah? And if it is a short word, for example, big, Alon, how do we make comparative form?
Bigger.
Bigger, yeah, with the help of ER. And if it is a long form, for example, expensive, how do you make comparative form?
More expensive than.
Yeah, exactly. More expensive. Yes. So this is important that after this word, you use comparative adjective. Yeah. Here we go. Comparative adjective. Very good. Then, ladies, let's go on, and we've got some more structures to check out, and they are maybe new for us, yeah? I think they are going to be new for us. Alon, check these ones, please.
We are not quite as fit as we were.
So are we fit now or not?
No.
No. Good. What's next?
It's not nearly cheap enough.
That's so good.
Landlords didn't have nearly enough money for repairs.
Okay. This is something new, right? A bit new forms. We use not something enough. Вот это. It's not nearly cheap enough. And not as. You can use quite to show that the difference is, what do you think with quite? We are not quite as fit as we were. Is the difference big or small? Once again, small. Yes, the difference is small. And we use nearly to show that the difference is
big.
That's totally right. That's totally right. And for example, this one we can say in Russian also. It's not nearly cheap enough. И близко не дешево. Да, то есть очень дорого. Not nearly и близко не. It's not nearly cheap enough. И близко не дешево. Или как мы скажем, наверное? Мы скажем далеко не дешево. Да, далеко не дешево звучит получше. So, and once again, not quite as is for big or small difference?
For small.
For small. Not nearly enough. And and nearly enough. This is for big difference. Okay. Irina, question to you. If I say not quite as, what comes here?
Form?
Yeah, what form?
Maybe first.
First form, yes,
Yes.
exactly. So it's normal adjective. Fit, small, big, cheap, and so on. Adjective, yeah? All right. Alena, if I say not nearly enough, what comes here?
It's
not nearly cheap enough.
Тоже adjective, yeah?
Тоже adjective, обычная форма adjective, yeah? Окей, а дальше внимание. Ирин, if I say nearly enough что-то, so landlords didn't have nearly enough money for repairs, what comes here? Not nearly enough money.
Немало денег.
Ага, so денег, what is it?
Существительное.
Существительное, a noun, that is right.
Noun.
Yeah, that's so good. So this is important. У них и близко не было достаточно денег, да? То есть было совсем мало. Тут важно обратить внимание на слово enough. Если у нас прилагательное adjective, enough comes, Ален? After adjective. And if we have a noun, enough comes before. This is super important. Okay. So this is another way how to speak about big and small differences. And we have one more thing just to notice and have a look. We've got, again, example. Erin, could you read the very last one? Many
houses were even more crowded.
And we use even to show the comparison is surprising or small.
Small.
Actually, surprising. Alena was right. Surprising. Даже еще более.
Неожиданно.
То есть это такое прям еще усиление. Even more crowded. И еще даже больше. Yeah? Yes, even more crowded.
Before adjective too, yeah?
Before comparative adjective, yes? Before comparative adjective. This is totally right.
А как бы дословно quite as
quite as fit as we were. Но мы не совсем в такой хорошей форме, как мы были.
Совсем.
Да, не совсем так. Например, I'm not quite as active in winter as in summer. Не совсем я такая же, да? То есть quite это чуть-чуть, не совсем. А вот nearly это близко нет. Кстати, вот здесь можно, да, смотрите, сюда еще вместо not quite as я могу сказать not nearly as active as I am. Yeah? Вот этот вот quite можно заменить на nearly. Yeah?
Если более не такая, чем менее.
Вообще близко не такая. Yeah?
Okay.
То есть здесь я бы могла так сказать это предложение. We are not nearly as fit as we were. Значит, вообще не в форме. Yeah? Yes.
One second.
Yes. So, ladies, my battery is dying. I just need a second to pick up my charger. I forgot to take it. Yes. Okay. Just a moment. All right. And you can look through very quickly one more time. Yes.
Так, я вернулась. Ален, что мы
Да-да,
что мы делаем?
сейчас, ничего.
Sorry, yes.
Yeah.
A little delay.
Извини.
Uh-huh. All right. That's so good. Otherwise, I could, disconnect and lose the connection. Okay. So let's now summarize it all in our table. Okay. So hold on. Here we go. Okay. So, and we had big and small difference.
I'm
Let's
here.
look at other options to speak about big difference. Alon, so a lot, what else?
Far, much.
And, oops.
Much.
Far and much. That's right. And after that, remember to use comparative adjective. Yeah? All right. Bigger or more important, more crowded, and so on. Yes. So, Erin, what about the words to add to speak about small difference? A little.
A little, a bit, and slightly.
A bit, slightly. That's so good. And again, remember to use what form?
Comparatives.
Comparative form. Okay, very, very nice. Alon, what other option can you use to speak about big difference?
To big difference, not nearly enough.
Not nearly. Let's take first as, not nearly as.
Okay, as something, as adjective, as.
Окей, nearly, да, вот этот. Мы можем просто сказать not as fit as, но хотим добавить, если показать, что это big difference, not nearly as. What else, Ален?
Not nearly enough.
Not nearly
Adjective.
Enough. And not.
Why not?
Not
nearly enough.
Enough, enough plus noun, yeah? Very good. Okay, so this word nearly is actually, the thing that is important for us here. Yeah, nearly. И близко не такой. Здесь as, а тут enough. That's so cool. All right. Irin, and the same structure, but for small difference?
Not quite as.
Not, oops, I'm sorry. Not quite as the adjective. As. And of course, you can use other structure with quite. Yes, you can say not quite. Adjective enough. Yeah, to show small difference. And not quite enough noun. Yeah, this also works because the word quite is the key word here for us that would show small difference. Yeah. Good. So, ladies, does this table look structured for you? Does it look logical a bit?
Yeah, and you of course make a screenshot, yeah?
Yes, definitely. I just would like, to note here, bigger and more, for example, expensive, so that we remember that here comes any comparative form, yeah? And here as well. Okay, so I'm going to take a screenshot for us and I'll send it to you straight away. And we will try it out. We'll practice it up. Just in a moment. So I'll send it to you in the chat right now, yes? And later I will also send on Telegram, but you can already use it right now. Yeah? Very good. So I think you've got it now.
Yeah.
Yes. And let's give it a go. Okay. So ladies, check it out. I've got here 8 sentences. What I'd like you to do is complete the sentences with the correct phrase. Sometimes you need to change the adjective. Sometimes you need to add some new words and so on. Let's look at example. It's a bit too expensive. I'd like somewhere slightly cheaper. So, Alon, do you think the difference is small or big here?
Small.
Small, because how do you understand it?
Because we have slightly.
Slightly and a bit.
Bit.
It's a bit too expensive, yeah? A bit too expensive, yeah? Okay, now, ladies, I'm going to give you a little time. Please look at the sentences, right? And complete them with the correct forms, okay? When you are ready, let me know.
Самостоятельно?
Yes, try to do it yourself. A little more time, or can we compare?
I'm finished.
You're finished. Okay, Erin, how about you? Are you ready or a moment more? Oh, Erin, we don't hear you. Uh-huh. No?
Last beat.
Okay. Mhm.
I have a problem with last sentence.
Okay, I'll give you an idea, don't worry. So, okay, let's compare. Erin, you start with number 2. Whole thing, please.
When we got married, we got an apartment which was a lot far away from my job.
Okay. Far is actually irregular adjective, yeah? So it's like good, better, the best. It's irregular. Alon, do you remember the forms?
If I'm right, it was further.
Further, that's right. Yes.
Not further.
Okay.
Further. Ну и потом, если сразу, да, то furthest. Вот так. Then we have,
1 second.
yeah, then we have good, better, the best.
Да.
And one more. Bad.
Bad, worse, the worst.
Super. Bad, worse, the worst. Yes.
Rule was only bad and good.
Yes, okay. So far is also there. So Erin, once again, which was a lot?
Further. Second form, further from my job.
Further away, from my job. Very good. Okay. Alon, go on, number 3.
You hear about crime there sometimes, but it's not nearly as rough as it was before.
Nearly as rough as we have already got here. Nearly as rough as it was before. So, Alon, is the difference big or small here?
It's small.
No.
Nearly, sorry, it's big.
It's big difference, yeah? So before it was a lot worse than it is now, yeah? So the difference is very big now. It's not nearly as rough as it was before. And do you remember what is rough?
Страшный, ужасный, небезопасный.
Very good, very good. Okay, Erin, go on, please, number 4.
They have really improved their area. It's much greener than it was.
Yeah, then it was. Okay, much greener. Very good. Erin, and the difference is big or small here?
Big.
Big because of the word much.
Yes, big. Much, yes.
Right. Okay, Alon, go on.
I lived in a tiny flat when I was a student. It was even smaller than this one.
Smaller, right? Even smaller. Something surprising, yes? Even smaller than this one. Okay, good. Erin, go on.
А после even вторая, да, форма?
Yes. Even smaller, even
Я
bigger.
записала неправильно. Okay. Our heating bills are far too expensive. We need to put in some much better windows.
Yep, that's right. Much better windows. Agree with you. Okay, Alon, go on.
It's nice flat, but it doesn't have nearly enough for all nearly enough storage for all my devices.
Yeah. Storage, is it an adjective or a noun?
No.
No.
And enough comes
Before.
Before the noun. Okay. Irin, so the most challenging, go ahead.
Yes, it's great area, but you need to earn a lot, a lot
Намного больше денег. Больше.
more
Yay, that's right.
money.
Yep.
A lot more money.
Lots
Yes.
more money.
Than I do to buy somewhere there.
Yeah, that's right. A lot more money. Yes. So more is a comparative form from much. Yeah.
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 Much more.
The most.
The most.
Much more. The most. And the same for many. Many more. The most. Yeah.
One
Mm-hmm.
important second.
It is. Yeah. So much more the most, many more the most. So a lot more money. Okay, ladies, wonderful job. You actually managed super, super well. Let's try one more thing in here. Can I clean it?
Yeah.
Yes. Irin, can I clean? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Very good. So now it is going to be a lot easier. All right. So here I've got a little conversation between people. They are speaking about flats for rent. Yes, which is a topic that is a worry for many people. Yeah, these days. So what I'd like you to do is have a look at the conversation. We have Marta and James. And I'd like you to complete the conversation with one word from the box here. Check out, you can use the word much. How many times? Twice. Yeah? Twice. All
Twice,
other words you need to use only once. Okay? So again, please work individually and in 2-3 minutes we'll compare it.
Okay.
It's a lot easier than the previous one. Mhm. Yes, can we compare?
Maybe, yes.
Yeah, let's try it out and we will help one another, no problem. So, Erin, would you like to read for Marta?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Alon, you
Okay.
read for James then, right?
Okay. Now what about this flat? It's a lot nicer than that flu place we saw on River Road.
Okay, Erin, generally speaking, a lot is actually the good answer, but we have here
Mm.
only lot.
Bo
Yeah, not a lot, but we have only lot, so
lot.
it doesn't suit. Maybe something more?
Yes, it's difficult for me, these sentences. I think, what is it? Nicer.
Nicer. It's from nice.
Nicer. Ну, лучше.
Намного лучше. Все верно. Идея была только
Much.
much. That's
Much. Okay, much.
right. Alon, go on.
Much nicer. I have more. Okay.
You have? Which one do you
More.
have? More. Ну, nicer, это же уже сравнительная степень.
Okay.
Yeah?
It is far.
И теперь сравнительная степень. Far.
More modern.
More.
That's for sure.
Yeah, that's right.
The bedrooms are a lot bigger. And it's only much more expensive.
What about the word only? Only shows something small.
Только, okay, slightly more.
Yeah, slightly more expensive. Very good.
What? It's nearly more expensive.
Alon, and have a look. Here is the word.
It's a lot.
Very good.
My first answer was lot.
Yes, and it is right. It's a lot more expensive. Very good. Okay, let it go on, Marta.
Yeah, I guess you are right, but it does look lovely.
The one on the River Road is a bit more central. It'd be much quicker to get to work.
Yes, very good.
True, but this area seems a bit safer than River Road.
Very nice.
Come on, I don't think there is a nearly difference, yeah? There is much difference between the neighborhoods.
Yeah, that's right.
Earlier, River Road didn't seem much as pleasant.
Didn't seem?
As?
No, as we already have here, as и близко не такая.
Oh, yes. Didn't seem nearly as pleasant. Nearly. Nearly без enough. Все, вижу. Вот она.
Может, да.
Nearly as.
Nearly
as. Все, вижу, тоже используется. Я не увидела enough, подумала, что nearly не подойдет.
Ага, подойдет из-за as.
Okay.
I'm not sure I agree. I like the lively atmosphere down by the river.
I tell you, wait, what? There is another flat available across the road, which isn't quite as expensive as this one. Shall we take a look?
Alona?
Yes, okay, good idea.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, ladies, just to practice and see that everything makes sense, I'd like you to change roles and read it one more time. Yes, just to make sure everything is right. So this time, Alon, you are Marta, and Erin, you are James.
Что поменяться
We will
местами?
just read it out, yes?
It
And
was a bit of difficult. As you
yeah,
see.
it is not very easy, Alon. I know, I know. But don't worry, yeah? Don't worry, we will manage it. So, Alon, you begin.
What about this flat? It's much nicer than that awful place we saw on River Road.
Mhm.
It is far more modern, that's for sure.
Mhm.
The bedrooms are a lot bigger, and it's only slightly more expensive.
Mhm.
But is it a lot more expensive?
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess you are right, but it does look lovely.
Mhm.
The one on the road is a bit more central. It would be much quicker to get to work.
Mhm.
True, but this area seems a bit safer than River Road.
Come on, I don't think there is much difference between the neighborhoods.
Neighborhoods, yeah?
Neighborhoods.
Neighborhood.
Really? River Road didn't seem nearly as pleasant.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. I agree. I like the lively atmosphere down by the river.
Mhm.
I tell you what, there is another flat available across the road, which is not quite as expensive as this one. Shall we take a look?
Yes, okay, good idea.
All right, very, very nice. So, ladies, let's look at this conversation one more time, and we will find all examples that show small difference. Okay, so look through and find all examples for me that show small difference.
Slightly more expensive.
Small difference. Alon, how does it show that it is a small difference?
A bit.
A bit, a bit. Which
Mhm.
one was it? Repeat, please.
5, a bit more central.
A bit more central. Very good. Yes, go on. What else shows small difference?
Far.
Yes, it is.
It's far more modern too.
Far. Does it show small or big difference?
Okay, a big difference. Yes, small big difference. Okay,
Yes,
The last
we are.
sentence.
I understand. I didn't understand.
The last sentence is not quite as expensive.
It's not quite as expensive as this one. Okay, I've got
Mhm.
more examples.
It's only slightly more expensive.
It's only slightly more expensive. Very good. Look for more.
Mhm. Mhm.
Nearly as pleasant? No?
Nearly shows big difference. Alon.
Big, yes.
A bit safer.
A bit safer, yes.
Exactly, a bit safer. I think this is all. Yes. For
Yes.
now, please look for examples that show big difference.
First,
Far
Much nicer, very good.
nicer.
What else?
Far more.
Far more, всегда с прилагательным far
Far
more.
more modern. A
Yeah.
lot more expensive.
A lot more expensive, very good.
much difference.
Much difference, agree. Go on.
Nearly as pleasant.
Yeah, didn't seem nearly
Didn't.
as pleasant, yes. Look for more, yes? There are more in the conversations inside.
Be much quicker.
Much quicker, very good, Alon, yes.
A lot bigger.
A lot bigger, that's right. A lot shows the big difference, yes?
Yes.
I think this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is all. That is all. Okay. So, ladies, you see, we have so many examples. Yeah, some of them show small difference, some of them show big difference. And this is all because of these words like much, far, a lot, and so on. Yeah, they are the marker words. Yeah. As a homework, I will, of course, ask you to practice it a little bit because it is a challenging thing. When you practice as a homework, please use your table, use your notes, right? And I'm sure you will manage. So just a couple of questions for you to practice this a little much. So, Alon, which is colder, today or yesterday? When is it colder, today or yesterday?
I think yesterday was more colder
Не,
than
more не пойдет. Colder, только теперь
colder,
какая? Difference, big or small?
a lot colder than
Okay. Alon, say it all one more time.
yesterday was a lot colder than today.
Than today. Okay. Irin, when are you busier, today or yesterday?
Today, I much busier. Busier than yesterday.
Okay, very, very good. Okay. Alon, what about your English now and 1 year ago?
Oh, of course, my English is now much better, than 1 year ago.
All right, very good. На втором месте глагол еще, если не потеряете, то вообще супер. My English
is much better than 1 year ago.
All right, very, very good. Yes. Okay. Irin, what about food? Do you like tea or coffee more?
I like tea much more than coffee.
Yes, very nice. Okay, very good. Alon, and you, which do you prefer, sushi or pizza?
Oh, it's a very difficult question. Okay, I like pizza much more than sushi.
Okay, very, very good. Irin, and what is better for you, to go dancing or to go to the gym and do some sport? Which is more interesting for you?
For me, more interesting.
Little or a lot?
A lot. A lot. Interesting.
Сравнительную, Ирин, секундочку. A lot, теперь comparative.
A lot.
Более.
More interesting. A lot more. Да. Вот оно куда встает. Вот сюда. A lot more interesting to go to the gym.
Go to the gym, yes, than to go dancing.
Go to the yoga in Alona.
All right. Very, very good. Okay. Alona, and for you, which is more exciting, to read a book or to watch a film?
Very difficult question.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes watching the film more.
На втором месте, не потеряйте.
Is much more interesting than read the book.
Yes. Okay. Ladies, wonderful. Have a look. You are managing very well. Yes. Next time you will feel even better. Yes. Even better. All right. So check out your homework. Yes. Practice these forms a little bit. And next time we continue working with them. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Very, very good. Then have a good rest of your day and see you next time.
Bye. See you next time. Bye-bye.
See you. Bye-bye.